Hello and welcome into this week's RNN Diecast review right here on Racing News Now. As always, I'm your host, Garth Allen. Thank you once again for joining me today. If this is your first time catching a Racing News Now video, consider going down below to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. I apologize if I sound a little stuffed up today. I am fighting a sinus infection this week, so it's been a fun week, but we're plugging along through it. This diecast review, we are looking at what I personally think is the most beautiful diecast I have ever seen in my life. Lionel absolutely knocked it out of the park with the paint on this car. And I guess I should put an asterisk on there. The best looking standard finish car I've ever seen in my life, because I think you got to kind of hold standard finish cars to a different level than you do the special finish stuff. But let's take a look at the box here. Typical Elite window box, nothing out of the ordinary here. Just your typical ordinary Elite window box. 1,052 of these Kansas Wind made. So about as many as were made of the Dover Wind. These inserts do not like to stay in at all. All right, so let's take a look at what comes in the box. Pretty standard stuff here. Cup winner sticker. Bag of black and gold confetti. Generic Elite COA. And the race detail card. Chase Elliott Hollywood Casino 400 winner, October 21st, 2018, third Cup Series victory. On the back, Elliott snags second win in just 3 races. You can pause to read if you want to. All right, so take a look at the car. And like I said, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous car. Just absolutely, they knocked it out of the park here. Before we take a look at the outside, which I think is the masterpiece part of this car. Take a look under the hood here. Chevy, Napa Auto Parts, Mountain Dew, Kelly Blue Book, Hooters, Sun Energy One, and Wix filters. Take a look at the engine detail there that we get in the Elites. All right, so as we take a look around this car, it is a metallic green paint with a matte finish, and I think it is just gorgeous. I hope it is showing up well on the camera, because in person, this car, they did this perfect. They absolutely did this perfect. This car looks fantastic. Normal Chevy Camaro nose, a little bit of tape here, tiny piece of confetti here. I'm guessing that's confetti. Might be a rogue piece of tape. Hendrick Motorsports, number 9. On the hood, Mountain Dew and some confetti. Got a little bit of shimmer in there from the metallic paint, and it looks fantastic. Confetti on the windshield, blank Monster Energy banner because it is a Hendrick car. 9 on the roof, roof flaps do function. Mountain Dew on the rear of the roof. Elliott on the back windshield. DIN numbers on the bottom because of all the confetti. Napa Auto Parts on the deck lid. Take a look in here at the fuel cell detail. And then we've got DIN number 404. And there's the underside detail. We don't usually show that off, so there's the underside detail if you want to see that. Down the driver's side here, show off this fantastic looking paint a little bit more. Contingency sponsors, Chase Elliott emoji here, number 9, Sun Energy One, round of 12, cloth window net, Chase Elliott on the name rail with a Georgia flag, 3 winner stickers, including 2 round of 12 stickers. Sponsors down the B post, Kelly Blue Book and Valvoline on the C post, Mountain Dew, Napa, and the American Ethanol ring back here on the quarter panel. Mountain Dew on the back bumper, Chevy Camaro, Valvoline, and the number 9 on the back bumper. And down the passenger side, it is a fairly clean car other than the confetti. I will give it that. There's really not even much rubber buildup here. You can see a little bit of here in front of the tire, but I mean, otherwise, pretty clean car other than the confetti, but I don't know that really matters, because I don't know, I hope it's coming across well on the camera. I don't know how well it's coming across. I hope it's coming across well. How good this paint works, and how The matte finish on this metallic green Mountain Dew paint is just out of this world. And I'm saying this, and there's probably some people, if you're a first-time Diecast review viewer, you might think I'm biased to this because you think I might be a Chase Elliott fan. I'm not a Chase Elliott fan. I don't hate Chase Elliott. I don't really have a favorite driver, though. So this is completely unbiased. This is not I'm a Chase Elliott fan, so of course this car looks fantastic. No, this car is just... It's unbelievably good looking. I wish all of the Lionel Diecast came out looking like this. Most of them don't come out looking bad, but this, I don't know how they came to make it look exactly like they did with this, but I wish every single Diecast looked this good. It's so amazing how good this matte green metallic paint looks. It's fantastic. So if you haven't gotten one already, you need to snag one up. If you're a Chase Elliott fan, if you're just a fan of really good looking diecasts, this is one I can't recommend enough. I don't think you'll be disappointed because it just looks fantastic. They did, I will say this, they did screw up the monster green on the spoiler and the splitter. It's not quite right. I have seen pictures to where it's definitely off, but I mean, to me, that's not a huge deal. If that's something that you're a big stickler over, then maybe you might want to shy away from this car. But I mean, I think the overall paint on this car more than makes up for any little minor problems like that. So I'll try to link some places down in the description where you can find this. I'm sure there's still some available. I haven't looked just yet at the time of recording, but I'm sure there's still some available with 1,000 of the Elites made, and I'm sure just as many, if not more, of the ARCs made. I'm sure there's still some of these around somewhere, so I'll have some links down for you in the description, hopefully. But that'll do it for this week's Diecast review. ARCA's in Iowa this weekend on Friday, and then Xfinity on Saturday from New Hampshire, Cup on Sunday from New Hampshire, so 3 rewind shows coming up for you this weekend. Trucks have the weekend off as well. No, K&N is in action on Friday in New Hampshire, so we'll have 4 rewind shows for you this weekend, and should be at least a couple winner interviews for you. Should have at least one from both K&N and ARCA for you. Can't guarantee it, because we don't always get squared away with their schedules, but 99% of the time we do have winter interviews for you from ARCA and K&N, and then we'll try to get you one from Xfinity as well. If you didn't see it, we did get Cole Custer this week, talking about his Kentucky win last weekend, so we're going to try to get more Xfinity and truck winners on here as well, and maybe some Cup winners as well if we can work that out as well. So lots of stuff coming up for you this weekend. So if you haven't done it already, you need to go down below, hit that subscribe button. Oh, I almost forgot. Throwback Thursday Diecast review coming up tomorrow. It is Jamie McMurray's final win, his Talladega 2013 win, raced version. So that one coming up tomorrow. That one I had to sell on eBay, so I figured before it disappeared from the collection, we needed to film a Throwback Thursday Diecast review with it because it was such a good car. So that will be coming up tomorrow on a second Diecast review for the week. So keep an eye out for that one. It is a cool looking car as well. So if you haven't done it already, go down below, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. While you're down there, why don't you hit that big thumbs up button if you like the video. It is much appreciated when you do. But at that, this has been the RNN Diecast review. I'm Garth Allen for Racing News Now.